We're going to do an intro to this new video. We're back on that job where we did the driveway road repair, the parking area turnaround. Now we're going to go down, grind the stumps. We're going to prep the patio area. There's a couple roots from a big pine tree that went up underneath it. We're going to dig that all out. What I'm doing for right now is we're going to take all the pavers out, prep the area, and we're going to put 3/4 stone on top. And I think for this year they're just going to throw some pavers in it, or I'm not sure. But right now I gave her a price to grind the stumps. I got to remove one stump. I'm going to try to chase the roots out of underneath where the patio area was. Get that dug out, get good material brought in, top it with the 3/4. The machines were already here, so it worked out good. But I just thought I'd do an opening to this video and we'll go from there. Cut these stumps down a little bit and grind them. We got these 3 here. We might chase that root system down a little bit, but not much, because I think we're going to be putting some gravel here. I'm going to grab hold of that. If it comes out easy, it's coming out. Other than that, we're leaving it. We also have this big one we're going to be doing, but I'm going to try to cut that down another 5 or 6 inches. Everybody does them different. What I do is I cut the tops of them off. There's no sense of grinding all that for no reason. It also gets you down where you can inspect for rocks a little bit more. I pretty much know the digging here is going to be crappy around this. Is pretty rough gravel, but I just thought I'd show people what I do. That's a bunch of stuff we don't have to grind. And like I said, I'll rake around them. If I see a rock, I try to grab it. We got that stump that was down in that hole, and that's pretty much what I was told. If it pops right out easy, pop it out. And I'll just put some mulch around that, maybe a couple of blueberry bushes. We'll see what she wants to do, but that rolled right up out of there. And then those 2 are ground. We're going to do this one next. I might actually go down and do that one over there next, because that's pretty clean around it. This one here, I think I'm going to end up probably dulling things up, because there's a lot of rock around it. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. I think I'm going to hit a lot of rock doing this one. We'll see what happens. Got that down. I'm going to cut that last chunk, then we'll grind it. That just saves a lot of beating on the grinder. I can sharpen that chain a lot easier than I can sharpen the teeth. We're good with that one. Those little ones, a lot of people question whether them work good. The same system, just on a smaller form. And you're buying that for under $2 grand. Something you can actually make some money with. Like I said, I don't go crazy going 18 inches in the ground, depending on what you're going to do. This one over here is the one we're going to do next. This is actually the last one we're going to do today. I know I'm going to come up with a crap load of rocks on this one. I'll probably dull that thing right up, but when I'm stump grinding, I'm not just, I don't advertise stump. It's part of a job where I'm getting paid good enough, so if I mess up 3 or 4 teeth over here, I do believe a guy could buy a small machine like that and make a good day's pay at the end of the day. All I got to do is get it below ground. We're going to just skim some stuff over it. I only hit one rock real bad. I'm gonna guess I messed up 3 of those teeth, but I'm happy with that. Like I said, we're gonna be building, we're taking that patio out. I'm just prepping it for someone else to do concrete work or putting stone. I think we're just gonna put stone in it for this year, and then they want to wait and save some more money probably for next year to do something. But they want to get it dug out, get that root dug out, which I'm gonna do today. I want to get done with the excavator. Everything else I think I can do with the little DX. But all these stumps are ground. One in the driveway is ground. I put a little gravel over it. Another thing too, if you're doing just stumps, like when I go to someone's house and do 2 or 3 stumps, I normally price it where I can dig it out with the DX, bring some loom in. This case here, we're just trying to get this smoothed out, really friendly to walk on. So every job's different. I want to try to explain that in my videos over it. I don't want people thinking I'm a hack, but I do what I'm paid to do. And normally go a little above. But not everybody has the money to go crazy. We're back on this job. I brought some stone. Got the stump grinding area dug out and put better gravel in. And now we're starting on I got the root system dug out of that yesterday from that stump that was right here. We're going to try to peel those off, get them out of here. Then what we're doing is putting a little bit of gravel and then putting 3/4 stone down, and then they're going to make a decision from there what to do. But I dragged them out to get that root one all the way over to that corner. Pretty heavy one. But we're going to see if we can peel these out and go from there. Want to show on this is where my little BX tractor would actually work better, because you're on a hill trying to dig into that. I'm going to try to get myself set up where I can just drive into that and scoop them up. We'll see if it sounds good. I'm going to pull the ones away from the steps by hand. I'm going to show where we're at. I'm going to take that load home. Probably gonna be one more big load coming out of here, and then we're gonna just we're gonna smooth this out. Not really impressed with whoever did that. Didn't really do it right. But what we're gonna be doing is just putting stone, and they're gonna lay pavers in the stone. Either I am or they are, I'm not sure. So basically I've just got to come up, clean this up a little bit. Pretty much the root system's out of here. What I did is I left some pavers under that. I'm gonna try to take the ones in the back, push it in so it's a straight line, and I'll probably do the same thing with the other staircase. And you can see by the board that's cut on that staircase that the ground tips forward pretty good here. I may take some of these bigger step pavers and set them down in there to retain some of this, and then I can bring the stone right over to that set of steps. Pretty dusty job today, and the water ain't on here, so I can't take the hose and wet things down like I'd like to, but just want to show we're at the point. I got all the root system dug out. There was some more going this way. Brought in enough erosion stone for around the top of those steps. There's actually concrete blocks in there, but she's got a carpenter coming, I believe, next week. That's going to do some work on the camp. They're going to add 2 more steps to that staircase to the lake, which is what I would suggest. And I guess he's got to shore them up. I guess this winter kind of pushed everything in. They left that first section of dock in, which I don't think is a good idea. I'm actually surprised that didn't break up the way this is twisted. But when he fixes that, he's going to come up 2 more steps. And then other than that, we're just ripping the rest of these pavers out. I'm probably going to scrape this down a couple inches, just back drag it out. I'm finding it real, the wave in it did have a root that made that kick up, but it wasn't done right. You can see. I'm glad I said what I said. I don't want nothing to do with doing the flat work here, and I said, if you are gonna do it, we should know so we can prep it and dig this stuff out of here. Frost in this part of New Hampshire and Maine just move stuff around, and the problem around here is you got rocks like the size of that one over there down in here, and when that decides that the frost pushes that up, it pushes anything around it up. But all right, I just thought I'd take a shot where we're at now, and then go from there. What I'm gonna do, I don't like the way this falls onto that set of steps. There's like a paver wall right there, but I think she's got a carpenter coming. I was just gonna say have him add a step, but I think I'm just gonna throw a couple timbers in there to retain this stone and give her a better, safer step down there. I got time today to do it. I had a couple of these at the house. I'm gonna do some type of step or 2 steps. We'll see what happens. I'll show you what I did. I just added a couple of steps to make that a little more friendly. I believe she said the builder's coming to rebuild that, and he'll probably put a continuous set of steps up there that's a little more friendly. I want to make sure everything's safer. That's the reason we got rid of this patio that had all the root system under it. They just want something more friendly to walk on. Someone's not going to trip. Out here we just smoothed out a little bit with some gravel that comes off my screener, just where the stumps and root system I ground up. But this job was pretty much the stumps and getting that patio dug out and the stone put in. I just got done what I try to do at the end of the job. I got to the end of the driveway and I worked my way out down where I was working. There was a lot of marks from the tractor. I take a steel rake and a leaf rake and I just kind of rake my way back out of there, and we just got done cleaning up. I left my 2501 Kubota here right next door because we're going to be, the next video is probably going to be, we're going to take a wooden boat and make it into a flower garden. It was something I was going to restore, and when I got into it, I realized there was some pretty nasty patching done to it over the years. It's a 1959 boat, I think, but it's going to drive people crazy that I'm going to make a flower garden out of it, but that's what's going to happen. This is going to probably be the 3rd one I've done over the years. Something I want to start doing more stuff like that too, to be honest with you. I think it's kind of cool. But that will be our next project, so everything moved next door. So I'm going to come next week. I'm going to be taking it easy for a few days, first time in a long time. But the next thing you'll see would be that boat thing. I believe it will be the next video. And again, if you like my content, please like and subscribe. And thanks for watching.